Traders, Gates W. Adams here with GAC TradingPro.com. It is Thursday, March 30th, 2023. We're talking about trading today, of course. Trading involves risk. Make sure you know what you're doing before you do it, in case you're new to the stream. All right, let's see here. Let's see if we can get that looking reasonably okay. Okay, so welcome back. I guess I'm the one who should be, welcomed back, since I have been out of trading for a few days here. So ultimately, yes, I have transitioned into my TradeAvate accounts. And speaking of which, I need to make sure that I've got my copier on, which I don't. So let's get the copier up and ensure that we are trading 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I have got account 006 as my lead. So let's make sure that we're trading the correct account. I can minimize that for now. And on both of these, so 06 is my lead account, and then the rest follow. Don't need to worry about SIM. And here we go. So here's what I'm walking into. Let's see here. Going back to 9:30, we had, well, some range with a rally up to this red pivot point earlier, right at about 10 o'clock. We sold off aggressively. Let's see if we can see that in, here. So then we sold off pretty aggressively down into these obviously stronger support levels and right back up to the red pivot point into some very, what appears to be some pretty solid resistance. So while we have been in a major upward move for the last 20 minutes or so, oh yeah, let me just make sure my time's my account is spot on. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I have any interest in going long into this red pivot level. Maybe up to it, but certainly not past it. Not at this point. Not until it makes a solid breakthrough. What I expect is we will be batting at that door for a minute, or we will simply just turn around. But that means absolutely zero. The market's going to do what the market's going to do. So let's figure out what that's going to be, because really and truly, I have no say in whatever I quote-unquote predict. It's pretty meaningless. Because if this is just the point where it's batted against it enough and it's going to break on through because it's got enough momentum, there we go. So but all of that said, if it's going to retrace, so I'm stuck in the quandary of retrace versus momentum. You know, that might be a good retrace here, except for the deviation level in between. So I'm going to go ahead and sit this one out. Well, it doesn't matter. It's not going to give it to me anyway. So there we go. We shifted over to the appearance of a short move, trend-wise, without the meat behind it, without any real movement, and then just right back up into long. Of course, now it's fighting, it's struggling. Because that red line there has got some significance. It's definitely got a hold on the market somehow. So really wanting to push some force through. it's giving me the full blown. But it's
Order
not going
canceled.
to. Let's turn that down. We don't need that to be that loud. All right. I'm not going to take one into that pivot level. But up to it is a different story. Nope. Yeah, see? And I guess that's part of the process, at least my process. You know, there's just so many opportunities to talk yourself through. It could be this, it could be this, it could be this. And ultimately, if you've been trading for more than 5 minutes, you know, it could be any of them. You can absolutely make an argument for each and every scenario that you justify in your head. Yeah, I think we've got a scalp here.
Order submitted.
Yeah, keep going.
Order fell.
Nah, we just had a bummer there, which just yeah. All right, I think it's safe to say that we are in a downward move, so I wish I'd recognized that just a couple of moments ago. I mean, I recognized it, obviously, but in terms of the meat behind it, let's give us a little clearer view. Yeah, see, a lot of that just went away. Okay. So, all of the things that I can justify have some basis. I mean, they don't come out of nowhere. So, how do we make the best decisions? Well, we recognize that not everyone's going to be a winner. That's okay. If we focus on, fundamentally speaking, what we're basing those decisions on and having confidence in the fact that those decisions actually have some basis, well, then we just play the averages. Well, 975, 775. Let's do a sell market. If we get right up there, that's an entry. And again, maybe we just need to make that a little clearer. So if we're at 750, we can go down to 5. Let's go down to like 575.
Order submitted.
Oh, and that's the wrong. Wrong target. I don't know what happened with that target there. Definitely struggling right there, but I'd like to see that baby go through, because then I think we're solid all the way down. There it is. Okay. 21. Yeah, I thought we had broken through, but we're still obviously hovering around there. We're going to pick up a little bit of steam. Oh, come on, man. Oh, fuck. It is struggling. Let's not do this. Let's have faith. Let's have faith in the move. Come on. Come on. Whew. This one is a hard fought struggle here. I'm really struggling here. All right, let's keep moving, please. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Order filled.
Okay. That one took a lot out of me. So my first day with my new evaluations, I'm 0 for 2. Down $200. I can live with all of that, but that one, the time spent in that place right there was really hard, and I recognize that. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I'm shaking. Shaking means don't trade. You're going to make bad decisions. So, let's see here. Man, that was just a rough one for me. I did not like it one bit. But, all of that said, that's just the way it goes sometimes. You know, I maybe need to find some clarity on when to get out. Clearly this turned into a green over here. This just, you know, I mean, there was a lot of hope there, I mean, I felt like it was a good decision going into it, but where did we get in? I guess I took the short right up here. I mean, this was my barrier that I probably should have just steered clear of. And I'm going to go ahead and shut this off before I talk myself into another bad decision like I've done a couple of weeks before. So anyway, that's it for today. Still clearly working on the mental game. But I think I'm in a better place of peace right now in terms of all of this. And yeah, so no clearly defined picture of what's going on here, and that allowed to kind of mess with my decision. So anyway, tomorrow will be a better day. Wrap up the week strong, move into these new evaluations with a little stronger perspective, and we'll go from there. Anyway, I appreciate you guys stopping in. I wish that my first day back after a couple days out wasn't like this, but so it was. And tomorrow will be a better day. Appreciate you guys. Love y'all. God bless. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday.